breathing deeply in and out. Just starting by watching your breath, watching it come in through your nose, down your throat, into your chest, and all the way into your abdomen. And then paying attention as that air traces its way back up and out. And as you let your breath be as it is, begin to visualize yourself a calm pond that's in front of you. And as that comes into focus in your mind's eye, see if you can imagine yourself at the bottom of this crystal clear and blue pond. And imagine that you're able to breathe really consciously and unrestricted under the water. Maybe you notice that the water is nice and warm, that it's a sunny summer day, and that there's only a slight breeze that ripples the surface of the pond now and then. There are no fish in this pond, it's just you and crystal clear water. See if you can just visualize every aspect of this pond. The clear blue water, the lily pads, the reeds waving in the breeze. Noticing that your breathing is so much easier here. It's just relaxed and flowing. And as you imagine yourself in this crystal clear and calm environment, you can just notice any thoughts or emotions that come to mind, that come to your body. And each time you notice a thought or a feeling, put it in a bubble that you breathe out. And watch it slowly float all the way up to the surface of the water and disappear. As you have a thought, as you have a feeling, just observe it. Don't worry about understanding or examining it. Don't worry about knowing where it came from. Just notice it. Put it in a bubble and let it rise to the surface. When another thought comes, when another feeling comes, another sensation, you also put it in a bubble as you breathe out and let it float up and away. Even when you think of nothing, put nothing into a bubble and let it float away. And as that bubble rises, whether it's filled with thoughts or feelings or nothing at all, you can watch it as it slowly rises to the surface until it reaches the surface, breaks open, and floats away into the air. Let's place every thought that arises into a bubble. Maybe it's a thought about this exercise itself. Why am I doing this? or I can't really imagine being in a pond, or bubbles rising, or whatever thoughts come into your mind. I'm bored. Just notice these thoughts. Place each of these thoughts into a bubble and let them float to the surface. Just notice, observing, okay, that's what I'm thinking of now. And letting it float away. Maybe if you've gotten the hang of placing each thought or emotion or sensation in a bubble so that it can float away, you can begin to slow the rate of the bubble's ascent to the surface by imagining that you're slowing it down. Watch them float. Watch them take the thoughts or feelings with them. And slow your breathing down to slow the speed of the bubbles. And see if you can continue doing this for a few moments. And now as this recording comes to an end, you can sit or lay or walk wherever you are. You can continue on being in the pond, being in the now, letting your thoughts, emotions, sensations go as a bubble, and sit as long as you can in this moment.